Yay Networks.
Cock-a-boo-boo.
Rocky.
Just got to get it all out, man. How you doing, my darling poo?
I'm good, honey.
Welcome to another episode of I'm about to say I Hate the Homies.
I knew it. I was like, wrong podcast.
So I'm a part of two podcasts, guy. Of course, the Perfect Pair podcast with my beautiful wife, and then I have a sports podcast called I Hate the Homies that I do.
And it's fun. Y'all should listen to it.
Exactly. So
it's funny.
This one is the Perfect Pair podcast.
Yes, it is.
Rock Teasy's who I be.
And I'm Krystal, Rock T's better half.
What we talking about today? Hawaiian.
Oh, God. Every time I brace myself for that, and I still... And by the way, my cousin, Macy, says she cracks up every time you do it because she know it irritates me.
Did she imitate me? Did she do it?
No, she said it, but she was laughing so hard as she said it. And I didn't want her to keep going about it because I'm like, don't laugh at him because that's why he keeps doing it. But I still love you, Macy. Okay. So today, it was a couple of things I kind of wanted to talk about, but one of, Harm's, her little guy friends that she grew up with and hung out with, I still talk to a few of them still. And, some of them come to me about, little advice about when it comes to dating, what they looking for, so on and so forth.
You're kind of the mom.
Right, because I'm real.
Right.
Period. I'm real with anybody that I talk to because I don't know how to be a bullshitter. Right. So I'm just like really honest with them. So one of her friends is like a real good, I feel like he's like my adopted son.
Right.
Because his mother and father are still really good in his life. But I mean, and I'm just like an extended version for him.
Absolutely.
So he has sent me this video clip of a woman talking about what a real woman want from a man. Like, how are you able to get this girl that you want, and how to get her even though she's not interested in you at first.
Ooh.
And everything this woman was saying, babe.
On the money?
On the money.
So how do you flip the script if a woman is not interested in you?
But listen.
And you fly in a fly way, you get her to change her mind.
You did it.
Guilty.
You did it.
Guilty.
Like when I seen this, I was like, this is so true.
Yeah, because she turned me down 3 times, y'all.
Sure did. Had no problem doing it. It was worth it, wasn't it, babe? Tell him. Now I'm like, you better, because you got to lay in bed with me tonight.
I sure do.
Rocky.
Sure do. All right,
really? Oh, my God. Okay. So... To me, I'm going to say from a woman like me, when we first meet people, I feel like when y'all meet a girl, y'all are like instantly attracted to her. Y'all are worried about having sex with her and what we going to do when we get in bed with her.
Dang, why we got to be all like that?
Because that's what I feel like most of the time it is. When we out here, you looking at a girl, you're kind of more attracted to her just by the way she looks. For a woman, listen, once we hit a certain stage in our life, you cannot just look good. And I know this is for the men too. But women, I think we get there a lot faster than y'all men.
You guilty. True.
We do.
True.
So it's like when you come to us like, yeah, our attraction to you, the way you look, maybe I look at you and may have a conversation with you, but you have to come with more than just this looking fine type thing.
Right.
It's just, that's for the birds.
And we be like, well, she's a little bonehead. She's a little
and y'all
bubbly.
still okay, because all y'all worried about is hitting it that night. Let's just be real. Y'all just want to hit
airy,
it.
but
you okay? You just want to hit it that night. Rocky. That is horrible. But this is so true. Like, I didn't even really think about that, but that is, I feel like when we first meet y'all, I need y'all men to understand that as a woman, a grown woman that's already been there, has started being the dating scene. When we are starting to talk, there's all kinds of questions going on in our mind.
Right.
A few of the questions is like, what is his real intentions for me? Because at this point in our life, we know most men that are approaching us, they have an agenda behind it. What is it? What is it that you are trying to get from me? I'm telling you what this woman is thinking as you are approaching her.
Right.
And this is for me. When you approach me, that was my mindset. Like, wait. What is it that you trying to do to me? And when I figured out who he was and what he did, he was a pro athlete. I already said I don't want to mess with no pro athletes. That was already X off my list. He is in the entertainment business. Radio and TV. No. No, and no. I didn't want to deal with none of that headache. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what your intentions are, because let's just be real. When y'all have athletes that are in the NBA, NFL, NBL, MLB, whatever you want to call it, they have hoes around them, around the clock, doing whatever, whenever they can. I don't have time to be trying to compete with hoes. That is not for me. And if that's the kind of man you are, I'm not the woman for you. So I'd rather eliminate it by, let's not even go there. Okay. Because that's my mindset.
Right.
Because I'm thinking,
So you had already, like with me, you was already, nah, I'm good.
Once I found out, at first I was like, who is he? So I asked about you a little bit. And when they told me what you did and all this stuff about you, I was like, okay, yeah, no, he's not for me.
Right. You said, I'm good. Okay,
right. Cool. So because that's what I'm thinking in my head.
Right.
So I need you men to understand that, like, we want to know. Also, I want y'all to know what we're thinking too when we're talking to you guys, or when y'all trying to talk to us. We want to know if we're going to be able to be safe with you.
Ooh.
Like, seriously, me talking to you, am I safe? Like, is it going to be some drama? Is some hoes going to come out of here trying to tell me this is my man?
All that.
What kind of shit? Are you psycho?
All
or
that.
Do you have drama coming with you from some other people because you stole some money from them? Like, I don't know. Am I safe with you? Like, seriously, I want to know.
That's fair.
And then, like, who are you for real?
Like, not the person that's in front of me right now?
Right. Who are you? Like, I really want to know, like, because you're going to tell me, somebody said this, I don't know if it was a comedian or what, but they said, I hate the first date because the first date is full of lies. How you doing? Good. Everything's amazing. I like this color. This color is my favorite color. I like to go to this playground. And then it's just really kind of like bullshit because you're talking on top of, like.
Ain't said nothing bad.
Nothing.
You ain't got no struggles. Ain't nothing going on in your life that you wish were better.
Right. Everything's just amazing. So it's kind of bullshit. That's what dating is.
Okay.
So, to me, I feel like when a man is trying to talk to me, your time and consistency says it all. You are consistent. Very, very, very consistent. And time is, oh my God, is everything to a woman. When you make time for her.
No matter what.
No matter what. And he's busy. You were making time, finding a way to make time, and asking me on a date. Like you asked me out on a date.
Right.
You wasn't looking at me like, say, what's up? So when we gonna hook up? Or texting me time. Oh, this is what y'all do now, and I don't understand it. But men, don't be texting her WYD.
Oh man.
Why? First of all, spell the damn words out.
What you doing?
Like, and make a sentence. If you trying to come, I'm a grown-ass woman. WYD. Why?
There's some grown women out there that talk in that language.
They do.
They talk in the social media. Everything is short in language. Grown women do that.
You're right. They do.
You're just an exception to the rule.
No, they do that. But I'm talking about, okay, people like me. For me, I feel like the way you come at me is the way I feel like how you respected me. Like how you are or how you usually get your way. So if you're getting your way by just talking like this, then I'm not the woman for you because you got to come a different way. To me, that's just me. And I feel like some men don't really understand that. They don't understand, like, y'all are too busy trying to play this role of like, how I'm going to get her. Let me see how I'm going to get her in the bed. What can I do? Trying to impress me instead of being who you are.
All right.
And we could call it bullshit.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Because sometimes women get caught up in the, oh, he fine. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. And then domestic violence.
You're right.
And you know what I'm saying? I mean, you'd be amazed. Like, what'd you see in this person? Well, he was just, because once you find out about a person, especially their skeletons in the closet, the dark side of that person. Right. It's like, okay, did you get a chance to know this person? How much time did you spend with him before you just gave him all of yourself? Right. Well, I didn't know. He just seemed to be, well, it goes back to what you were talking about. But he or she got caught up in the physical part. Right.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, okay, women do this. I'm just saying from a a male wondering how to get a good woman when they see a good woman. So we'll go back to your point.
Right.
You're right.
Go ahead. No, you're making some good points.
No, because you're making valid points. You're right, because it's women too. But this is for a young man trying to get with a grown woman that he feels like he's interested in, but she ain't hearing him right now.
Okay.
And sometimes I feel like a lot of men, when they're doing that, they almost feel like the woman may be out of his league. Some of y'all, first of all, need to just be real with yourself and say that's what you feeling. Like she's a little bit out of my league. But not saying she is, because she's not. There's no woman. I want every person to know right now, there's no woman out of your league.
Let me talk to the fellas real fast on this one. If you a homie and you feel that woman is out of your league, shame on you. Because now you're belittling yourself.
Right.
And you're putting this person, like this person is not human. Like, what you mean out of your league? Like, we all deserve greatness. Right. We all want someone that's going to bring out the best version of ourselves or whatever. We want to be compatible with or whatever. So don't shortchange yourself and don't be insecure. That's insecurity right there.
Okay, I'm going to speak on that. Okay. Because I'm going to speak on that too as we go.
Fellas, come on now. Man up. You about to get me, I'm all mad and bothered now. Like, hey,
but what I'm saying is sometimes just admit to yourself, like, you're nervous. You're nervous about approaching this girl. You really like her, but she seems like she's not that into you. But if this woman is allowing you to kind of be in her space and spend time with her, so like, hey, let's go hang out over here. Y'all hang out. Y'all go hang out over here. If you be in her space, and you're consistently being you, and you're taking the time to get to know her.
Be you.
But be you. She's gonna know. If you are doing this in your mind when you're talking to her, I wonder if she likes this. I wonder if she likes the way I smell. I wonder if she likes what I got on. I wonder if she liked what I said. Did I say something wrong? Oh, did this make her mad? She didn't smile. She didn't laugh. You are insecure.
Period.
And it's gonna show. And you're gonna come off needy because it's gonna seem like we have to stroke your ego in order for you to feel good about yourself being in our presence. And we ain't got time for that shit. I need you to be secure within who you are as a man, as a person, and be proud and confident with who you are. Because no matter if everybody like it or I didn't like it at first, I'm going to fall in love with that. And I'm saying that because that's how I fell in love with this man. Because he is corny as hell, as y'all can tell. And y'all see what I am. Just the opposite of Rocky. Shit. Damn. Oh my God.
Man.
No, seriously. But this is what I need you men to understand. He was himself.
That's it.
Consistently himself. Like the corniness, everything. And I'm like, you really are
don't
like
cuss.
this.
Don't drink.
Cuss.
Barely have a little glass of wine. I only started drinking wine because of you.
Okay. Don't put no.
See the influence she has on me?
Rocky.
But she
sorry.
taught me like there's nothing wrong with having a glass of wine at dinner or whatever. And she introduced me to like dinner wines and dessert wines and all that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So there it is, you know?
Anyway, but he was himself. Because he was so consistent and he wanted to take time, it was more so we weren't dating anymore. Like, I feel like we went on 2 dates. And then after that, it was more of him wanting to get to know more about me and me get to know about him. Mm-hmm. And if you're still dating, I feel like you're still not getting to know one another. You think about it like, yes, you're dating, but you're still now you're to the point in that dating. After the third date, it should be more, I'm wanting to get to know with you because I'm wanting to spend more time with you. I'm hanging with you more. Mm-hmm. You're being yourself and have a good time being you.
Listen.
Oh my God.
You spend so much more energy. It's harder being someone that you're not your genuine self. You put more energy into that. That's more hard. Because you gotta keep that up.
Right.
But if you're just you, I'm used to being just me every single day. I ain't gotta add no extra to it.
Right.
And then you either like it or you don't.
And it's really that simple. I think sometimes as young men, when y'all are coming up, y'all think of it as like it's more to it. Girls are complicated, women are complicated. We're not as complicated as you think. We will tell you, we tell exactly what we want. We kind of explain it to you. We say certain things. Well, like I think Dion said it best on one of his little group chat he was having with men. He was like, when a woman comes home and she says, how was your day? She really wants you to ask her how was her day. and sit there and listen to her.
And
if she's touching you on your shoulder, she's probably telling you, I want to be touched on my shoulder. I want you to rub me like this the way I'm rubbing you. She wants you to reciprocate what she's giving you.
Yep.
Like, if you really pay attention, we're not as difficult as y'all think we are. Okay. I'm okay.
No, you're making a good point.
Okay, with this
Because
figure.
she do this all the time. And I actually like she's real. My wife she's not really a touchy-feely type person.
No, I'm not. But I am.
She is touchy-feely.
Right. But I am.
That goes back to what she just said. That's when I had to have my radar go off. Oh, she's real touchy-feely right about now. That's her way of saying, I want a hug, or hug me, or let's cuddle, or whatever. So if I don't pick up on that, then shame on me. But that's called learning each other.
Learning
and eventually,
love
because sometimes if I'm busy and I'm doing something and she's in touchy-feely mode, hey, babe, hi, I love you too, all right. And I'm trying to get back to what I was doing.
I won't.
Fellas.
Nope.
Don't do it. You better stop whatever you was doing and go in and give it that little extra few minutes. Sometimes that's all it is.
It really is.
It's just an extra couple minutes.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you're going to have a whole day worth of her having an attitude like, oh, you don't want to touch me? Don't touch me now. Like, don't be acting like this. I ain't cooking you nothing. What do you want? This is what I made here.
And see, but the other night, because I like when she rubbed my head, right? Because she'll rub my head and I go to sleep sometimes. It helps me go to sleep. And sometimes, if I kind of just put my head over there close to where she is, she'll start rubbing it. The last couple times, she didn't.
He didn't rub me. When I rubbed him, I asked him, I said, hey, babe, touched on him, rubbed on him while he was working and stuff. He just looked at me. Oh, okay. So when we get in the bed, put your little nugget on back over there. Don't put it by me. And I meant it.
Sure did.
I don't care. But
and she over there rubbing the dog. Dog looking at me like,
right, because Layla know how to act. But anyways, the point I'm making is paying attention to her. And if you pay attention, she tells you what you want.
Message.
And then being yourself. Another thing is, if you don't want to be put in the friend zone, because, men want to understand, how do you not get put in that friend zone?
Man, this is important.
Let me explain to you how you need to let her know that you don't want to be put in friend zone. You have to learn how to touch her. Let me explain what I mean by touch.
Okay, break this down.
This is what I mean, because, babe, you perfected this and didn't even know you were doing it. Touch. Don't grab her ass and her titties. That's not what I'm talking about.
Can't do that, fellas.
That's not the touching I'm talking about.
No, you can't do that.
I'm talking about a touch of, like, when she comes in, like, say, hey, how you doing? And y'all give a hug. You allow her to come and hug how she wants to. So if I want to do a front hug, you hug me in the front. If I'm doing a side hug, Rocky always went with however I was hugging.
Pick up on it.
I went to the side. He was cool with the side hug for me for the minute. But then also, it's little things like, if he opened the door for me, he always placed his hand on my lower back.
Message.
Like, he might have went to the middle of the back or my lower back. But every time he touched that lower back, it was like, ooh.
Come on now.
Like, you kind of feel, okay.
I got you. That's
what it really does. It felt like, oh, okay. And if he laughed and I went for his arm, he allowed me to grab his arm. So it's like he just allowed me to touch. But he also took time to touch my elbow. My arm right here. He wasn't touching my side boob. Right. He wasn't doing nothing. It's like he has a gentle way of Rocky.
Don't let the
Rocky. There you go.
No, and because the 16-year-old version of me, when you kind of put the hand around right here and you kind of your finger scrapes against the side boob.
Oh my God.
You let that straight finger just kind of
Rocky. Go ahead.
Don't
let no finger slide nowhere. Because seriously, it could get you slapped and she be done with you. Like, don't be weird about it either. Like, don't be grabbing her hand and holding it too long and she's like,
right.
Like, don't be one of those either. Like, for real.
Now, I've mastered hand holding with my wife, obviously.
Yeah, okay. Please explain the detail of his wife.
So, you got to pay attention to which shoulder she puts the purse on.
I didn't even...
Whatever shoulder the purse goes on, you got to find your way to the other side. because the person's in the way of a handhold because it can fall down.
That's smart.
Yeah. So whatever shoulder she go on, you go to the other side, and then that's the hand that you grab. And then you got to pay attention to how she's swinging her arm when y'all are walking. So if y'all just walking side by side, and her hands are like this instead of this.
Oh,
then that's kind of a little hint.
that's a good one.
That's 2, fellas. Take notes.
So if her hands are walking with her palms kind of up,
Yeah.
that means she wants the hand.
That means she's waiting for you to grab that doggone hand.
You're right, because I'm open for it. Come on.
Now, fellas, if you walking with your hands up, that's
him.
man law violation.
No, first of all, well, it depends on if that's what you want. Then you
We
know
can't be
he's
walking
asking.
like this.
Oh my God! If that's what you prefer, you can, and you letting your partner know, I want you to grab my hand. So that is okay if you choose to
fellas,
do that.
you keep your hands right here. You know, don't turn your palms this way.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, the point I'm making is touch is the way you touch her. And let's say you like her earrings, even if you don't, comment on it like, oh, your earrings are nice. You grab the earring and you might slightly touch her neck. Or you might slightly touch her earlobe.
Right.
Like that's a sensual touch
Right.
to us, kind of like. And then you grab, like, see my neck. Oh, I like your necklace. You actually grab the necklace. Don't touch her chest. Just touch it. You actually grab the chest. I mean, her necklace.
There you go, grab the chest.
No, that's it. You grab the necklace and literally, like, barely, if your the back of your fingers
Right.
touch her chest a little bit.
Right.
Just because if you're laying it down and you place it down.
But don't come down the chest.
Yes, don't come down. You shouldn't feel no
'Cause
nipple.
now you're trying to get
no nothing.
backhand feel.
Rocky. The fact that you know all of this is horrible. But don't do that.
Right.
The fact that you're not doing that, you're telling her, I'm not trying to be your friend, so don't put me in that shit. And if that's what you're gonna do, let's go on and break this apart. I feel like that's just letting us know. To me, all guys are in the friend zone when I'm talking to you and meeting with before I got married. Y'all start off in the friend zone for me automatically, so it don't matter. But only how I would know that you didn't want to be in that friend zone was how you would touch me. And you either would touch me the wrong way and then you can't talk to me ever again, or you touch me in a way where it's like, oh, and then I got to tell you, I'm not like that.
Okay. So those are all great points.
I think another way is when you're spending time. One of my last points to make is you have to flirt.
Oh, yeah. Flirting is good when it's done the right way, when it's honest flirting.
Right.
Not game playing flirting.
Right. You have to stop the games.
Come on now.
All together.
You may have to do an episode breaking down the difference between flirting for real, because you really want that person to know that I'm into you, or flirting for, playing games, trying to play the mind games or whatever.
Right.
Just to try to get something out of that person.
And this is why I'm saying all this whenever you trying to get with the girl that you feel like that she wasn't interested in you at first. The reason why I wanted to really get to know Rocky more is because he was consistent in the time that he took with me. He was paying attention to what I was saying, understanding what I was saying, taking it in, and we were just having a very good time. We were having fun. It was genuine. The touch, you were flirting. You let me know I was beautiful, smart. It's just like you wanted to know more about what I was going to do in the future. Mm-hmm. How was it for me
See if
growing
we was compatible.
up? Right. You're getting to know. Stop trying to overdo it and overthink it, because that's what us women really like.
Right.
I think if you really understand that time and consistency, be honest, have honest fun. The way you touch her is letting her know you ain't. Because listen, that's another thing. Yes, we did the do early on, but let me explain. Okay.
So did Jack.
He was still he was so respectful with his touching, and it kind of made me so attracted to him. When he was really sweet about it, y'all. He asked me, may I kiss you?
That's
it was
right.
so cute. And I'm over here thinking like, what's wrong? Like, hurry up. Like, we right here. Yes. Do I have to say it? Yeah, yes. Okay, yes. And I did. Of course I was yes. But in my mind, I'm like, hurry, look, I'm wide open. And it was, when you do that, it makes us want to most likely she's going to want to do more than what you asking. She's going to start saying yes to a lot of things that you want to do. She's going to start being like, he might just be somebody that I like. I never really paid this close attention to him. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something that a lot of young men need to understand. Be yourself. Be confident with who you are.
Now we almost wasn't together because what if she would have left it at the third time that I tried to ask her out and she said no, and that was it. Now we honestly believe that we would have eventually met down the road because when if you listen to the podcast, you know the story, and we would have. We eventually would have connected. We believe that, but you never know. And sometimes if you assume too early, you may be missing out on your soulmate. So there's certain things. Look, we can sit up here and tell you, yeah, we have a lot in common. You know, we're soulmates. We are blah, 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 which we are. We become that, but you really don't know until you start spending time with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Really
asking those questions, getting to know each other.
Stop playing games.
For real.
Like, stop being, some of y'all be trying to be with a woman just long enough so you can get in them draws. Let's just be honest. And then once you get it, you kind of venture off and you don't want to be with the person no more. Listen, don't play these. If this is what you want to do, be serious. Be genuine. She's going to be genuine right back. Right. A real woman. Now, you can have them same women that, like Rocky said, is a little dumb, ditzy. It's that 80-20 rule. You rather her be the 20 instead of being the 80 rule.
Right, yeah, I can deal, because you're a little ditzy sometimes.
Rocky, you finna get slapped.
I didn't say the other D word.
Yeah, I am not ditzy. I might not understand some shit, but I'm not ditzy.
Man. Look.
On what? Then name something. I hate you.
Well, let me say this. When I first, when you first meet her, like if you've never, nothing about Krystal, you see her out, she's all dolled up and kind of in her sophisticated mode, you would think that she was a sedity little ditzy little thing that just, she wants all the, she does want nice things. Don't get me wrong, everybody wants nice things, but you would just think that that's what all she was about, like gold digger, like boom. So if I would have, because I thought that's how you were. I was about to say, that's how you low-key kind of treated me at first, too. That's how I thought you were. But I said, you know what? I want to learn. I want to find out for sure. Which goes to your point. I wanted to find out about this woman.
When he saw my car for the first time, y'all, he fell in love with me because he realized how raggedy my car was.
We was walking out. And she came to a step competition that I was putting on.
Oh, my God.
And it's like, she texted me, hey, I got to get ready to go. I said, well, hold on. The show's almost over. I want to walk you out. Long story short, I'm walking her out to the car. Now, keep in mind, it's a step show, so she ain't like all dressed up formal, but she still looks nice. She had on a really nice outfit. And we're walking to the car, and in my head, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to be walking to a Benz, a Beamer, something Jaguar, something like whatever. She got the nails. I mean, everything is like, boom. Man, we get there and we stop in front of this white car. And I'm looking around like, sometimes, when you're talking to people and when you walk into the parking lot, you stop and just kind of keep talking, but your car may be a couple spaces over there or you may be over there, but you're just talking. So we stop in front of this white car and we're still kind of talking. But my eyes are kind of looking like, I don't see no fancy car in this area. Okay, so let me just go ahead and say goodbye so I can get on back inside and we can finish up there, whatever. And we say goodbye, blah, blah, blah. And then she opens the door to that white car.
Rocky, why are you laughing?
That's when I was like, yes.
My car ran.
It was a hoopty boy, that damn bad boy, but it was.
It got me from point A to point B.
It sure did,
exactly what I need. I love my little white. That car was
about this small, boy.
It was a 2-door Hyundai Accent.
Yeah, I love it.
I love 2001, I think.
That's what closed the deal right there.
He loved me after that. And when he told me that this is how I knew he was like, he realized my car is raggedy. He was like, hey, you want to just park your car and drive mine? I was like,
true story, Gary.
Are you serious?
True story, Gary.
He said, yeah, that wheel wobbling. I'm afraid for you to be on the highway with that wheel.
That wheel was wobbling, boy. Ooh, I said, oh no, go ahead and put that over there. You drive this one.
I was like, okay, I sure will, because it is wobbling. Like, shit. That's a damn shame. Oh, but man. I was honest. I wasn't lying. I'm telling y'all being real and simple can take you a long way. That's all I meant to say.
There it is, man. This was a good episode, man. I hope y'all took some notes. And if you've missed something, go rewatch it, doggone it.
Oh
so tell a friend and tell a friend. Perfect Pair Podcast. Oh, we got a big announcement. I guess we can say it right now.
Mm-mm.
So we're about to get ready to launch our dancing date nights.
Oh yeah.
Events.
That's
Because we
cute.
go on a lot of date nights and, you know, hey, what do you guys do for, and we love dancing.
He slacked off for a little bit, so now he back on it.
So we finna do dancing date nights with the Perfect Pair podcast. The first one's gonna be in Dallas, Texas. Stay tuned for the date, and then we're gonna take it on the road. We're going on tour with it throughout the rest of the new year and all of that. It's gonna be fun, real simple. So if you're a couple, even if you're not a couple, you can join us. But this is really for couples or whatever, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So stay tuned.
I'm excited.
Perfect Pair podcast. Follow us everywhere on social media and perfectpairpodcast.com. Deuces.
Bye.
Yay Networks.